Oh my God, I'm on time today. You can all suck it. Let's go, bitches.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is January 21st, 2021. It is a Thursday. You know what that means. It means it's a Thursday, you raggedy bitches. This is episode number 170-something of the goddamn show. 178. We climb our way to 200. And then after that, it's 201. Welcome to the show. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I don't know why I'm in a good mood. About 5 minutes before the show started, I finished up a peach yogurt, and it must have just hit me right. Because, goddamn it, I can't stop smiling, and I don't know why. But I'm here. I'm excited. Where it's another day. We live to fight another day on this show on Barry on Deck. We are struggling. We are chugging along. One day it's just going to burst, and the whole world will be watching with us. Until then, I love all 55 to 60 of you that show up every goddamn day and give me something to do. I love you to death, every one of you. Let's go. Let's get to it. No more bullshit. I got a rant early on. I'm going to have to complain about something, which is so unlike me. I swear, if I wasn't a Christian white man, I would be like a New York Jewish princess. Because don't they always complain? Isn't that the stereotype? They're like, oy vey. That would be me. But here I am, some southern fledgling YouTube fuckface dipshit Christian complainer. That's not all going on a shirt, Francisco. Hey, let's get to the chat first and foremost, because that's how we kick this show off every day, acknowledging the love of the deckheads. And Jesus Perez, JP once again. Now, I don't know if there's a technicality on this. I'm going to need a ruling from Jeff Bell, who is the keeper of the Triple Crown. But Jesus looks like he got in the Triple Crown. So, excuse me, it's the peach yogurt. He was the first in. So Jesus is the greatest, most wonderful, perfect deckhead of the day for 2 hours starting at 2:03 on Barry on Deck. He's the best ever for the next hour and 57 minutes. Let's be real, hour and 54 minutes. I'm going to end early. And he got the first super chat in. Jesus, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. He said, sup, Barry and Deckheads. Jesus says it all the time, exactly that way. I love that you kind of each have your own signature entrance. It's like we're all wrestlers, right? Like I'm like, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? And then here comes Jesus Perez. He's like, sup, Barry and Deckheads. And then Jen's just like, hi. And then then we got who else? Who else comes in with theirs? Why am I blanking on his name? Why? Rudolph Rodriguez is sanitized, wash hands, social distance. Everybody's got their entrance. Marsha with her, I don't know what that is. I think it's a face. I dig it though. But here's the problem. Marvin Wingfield is claiming first like. I don't know what to do about that. I really don't know what to do about it. I'm going to just go ahead and assume Jesus got the first like. What do I know? There's no way to validate that, so I just got to go off of, I don't know. I'll let Jeff Bell and Jesus and Marvin Wingfield fight it out for who's supposed to get that triple crown for the day. All right, through the chat, shall we? What's up, Keith Sager? What is up? The aforementioned Jesus Perez and KD's in the building. Got a big win last night. Katie! I know, sweet girl. I'm early. What? Mentioned Marvin Wingfield. Total Dallas in the building. Francisco Abarca. Truckin' Taco is here. Total Dallas I got. D-Mata. Damn it, I was late. Yeah, where were you, bitch? SVG in the building. I mentioned Rudolph Rodriguez. Eric Resendez is here. Sandoval, H-Town. Justin Swinford in the building. John Dory. G-Man, what up? He also does the wave on the way in. I appreciate that. Uriel Villanueva. What up, Playboy? Alex Villanueva. We got the Villanueva boys. They're the tag team duo of this wrestling. If everybody was a wrestler, if every deckhead was a wrestler, we need to figure out what our roster would look like. But I feel like even though Uriel and Alex aren't related, they just have the same last name, we would still be like, oh, these guys are from the heart of El Paso, and they were carried, they were carried off by wild wolves and raised by, I don't know. We'll come up with something. What's up, my sweet Donna? How are you, baby? Mike, what up? Shock? Food of Ages was fun last night. I hope you got some sleep, Shock. What the fuck are you doing still up, player? Gregory Reagan Jr. in the building. Hope you're feeling well, buddy. I do. Rick C. Jimmy John, I see you. CC. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Hello. Is Sydney here so I can do that? What up, Jen? How are you? Hey, Sid. Yay, Sid is here. All right, there we go. Right, yeah, right. Stephen Luther, what's up, buddy? Marty Z's in the building. I dig it. Alan Denson. Who else? I got Steven. Sylvia. Hi, sweet girl. Y'all, Sylvia is so great. I have asked that you guys leave comments on the videos. And I got to say, Joe Pro was like, Brandon Martinez was relentless. I haven't seen him in here in a while. I think Brandon Martinez may have given up on us. I don't know what's happened. But that's a little concerning. Should we check on him? Because he had a streak going like no other. But I haven't seen him here as of late. Am I wrong, deckheads? Tell me if I'm wrong. If Brandon Martinez has been in the chat, I've just been missing it. Nonetheless, B-Mart was a guy that was leaving comments all the time. Then Joe Pro picked up the mantle and has been running with it. He leaves me a comment every single day. And now Sylvia is doing it, and more of you are starting to comment. So I just want you to know I appreciate it. It really does help in the long run with the algorithm and YouTube and all that shit. So, shut up, Francisco, you raggedy bitch. PayPal Pete, what's up, boys? At Thirsty Thursday. I know, I got to get my shot glass. Needed a cleaning. I needed a good old-fashioned scrubbing. So probably no shots today. I don't have a glass. I could drink from the bottle, but you know. What's up, Ray? What up, bro? Good to see you, man. Frank, what's up, Frank? How's it going, buddy? Brandon Hannon's in the building. Jared Taylor, I got a lawn question. I remember you recommended Echo Black Diamond line for weed eating, but what gauge do you suggest for an electric weed eater lawn talk? Jared, I will ask you to save that. I'm gonna screenshot your question, and we will answer that tomorrow on Lawn Talk Friday. We shan't bore the peoples on a Thursday. So I will answer that tomorrow for you, Jared. You got to tune back in. That's called a teaser because I'm a professional. All right, let's just get through all this shit. Jen says I have a plan for the comments thing. Yeah, Jen, you and I need to start having some meetings. And I think I want to involve some of the other folks that have helped me. Because you guys, guess what? I got charged by the state $308. So that means We Are Fancy Media is a thing now. It's an honest to God business. So step 0.1. Check. What the fuck just happened? Is my what is going on right now? Did I lose y'all? Why is my shit frozen? What's happened here? That's a weird, yeah. That's cray crochet. Let's move to this. I don't know why the old Cammy Cam locked up here. Good thing I have a backup. Shut up, Cece. Shut up. It's a good thing I have a backup. I don't know what happened there, folks. We lost the whole raggedy bitch. Well, I guess we're just going to have to, let's see, is it even, did I have my whole camera die? I would be so pissed if this expensive ass camera's already dead. Son of a bitch. I'm so sad. I'm going to have to do this whole show. I was in such a good mood. What's up, Dandy Dan? Well, just move this here. I really don't want to do this show with this raggedy ass because that's actually a really good, look at that. That shit is high quality shit. But the thing is when you buy an expensive ass, which the camera really wasn't expensive, it was the lens. Damn, that looks no different actually. That's pretty damn good. That webcam is solid. Good shit, Ray. The webcam is solid. See, this is why you have backups. Look at that. I did not say cray crochet. This is why you have a backup. Look at that. All right. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. Boy, it actually looks better. I know this shit is crazy. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, so we got the LLC created. That's step one, but so much work to be done on it. We're gonna figure it all out eventually. PayPal Pete, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said the goddamn aliens. See, ever since that stupid app, these aliens are after my ass. I'm telling you right now. I gotta move my mic here though, because it's okay. So, I gotta vent for a second, folks. I'm kind of upset. As you know, I don't have a job anymore. As you may know, I was taking acting classes for a little while. And they were that's true, Katie. My finger hasn't healed since the aliens app. Is this where they download all of my information from? Okay, it's not focusing here. Well, fuck you then. It could be. Damn, Katie, that's deep. So I started taking acting classes, and I was like, I want to grow the brand. I want to branch out. I'm doing radio. I'm doing stand up. I'd like to do some film, and I started writing television pilots. And I thought, well, I'd always wanted to be an actor. I should take some formal training, some formal classes, since I don't have any, other than drama class in elementary and junior high. More junior high. I think I was in drama in high school too, for like a year or two. I don't remember. Anyways. So I take an acting class here in town from a reputable acting coach. It's not I don't think he's won an Oscar. So trying to be nice. So I take these classes. Now, mind you, these classes are $195 a month, and it requires a 2-week deposit, which is $97.50. I'll do the math for you. Settle down, deckheads. So I pay my $97.50 and I pay my $195 a month, and I do this for a couple months, and then COVID hits. Now, I missed a couple of classes in February because I had a gig, and then I don't remember what else happened. And so the guy was like, well, you can make it up. You can do makeup classes. And I was like, well, we'll see. So I went ahead and I paid for March because I knew I had 2 classes in the bank. So I'm like, well, I got 6 classes now that I can go to. I do 1 class in March and then COVID hits. And I've not been back since. In fact, it was March stuff, whatever the first Monday in March was, whatever that was my last time I had taken an acting class. What was it? I don't know. I don't know why. It's not really important to the story. March 2nd. That was my last. So I haven't been in this dude's class since March 2nd. So COVID hits. I decide, you know what? I'm just done with acting classes. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really like it. I didn't think it was. Here's the problem with it is there were some awful fucking people in this class. Like they were terrible actors. Like they would be like, no, you can't have my woman. I will defend her with all of my might and honor. I mean, it was bad, like that kind of. Ask KD, Chris Davis, fellow deckhead, suspect, friend of mine. Ask KD. He was in these classes. There are some awful fucking people that are in this class. But I'm not judging. I'm like, look, that's why they're here. They're learning how to act. But it's obvious when you see it that some people. No, KD is a good actor, but it's obvious when you see some. Look, it's like if you watched me paint. I could go to classes and you know, but I'm never going to be an artist. I've never been able to draw or paint or any of that shit. Okay. So I know, like, I'm not, you can watch me shoot a basketball and be like, okay. So you know that there's just some people that just don't have it. And some of these fools have been in there for 12 months or more taking these classes. But I'm like, whatever. It's, you know, but here's the problem with the classes. So everybody does their little monologue and he grades everybody, but then he doesn't tell you anything really that you did wrong because he doesn't want to hurt your feelings because he knows a lot of these shitty ass people that are never really going to be actors or get any acting work. That's how he pays his bills. So if he runs them off and there's only 3 good actors left, that's not enough to keep the lights on. So I understood all that. I could wade through the bullshit just to get the little bit of nuggets and feedback that he would give me. Because he would give me some solid advice. I mean, I have actually the video. I should play the video where I did this test thing where I had to cry. I think I told you all about that. I have the video. I found it in my email. I'll run it next week during the break for you. Or maybe we'll watch it live on the show. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Although I have 2 guests for tomorrow. More on that later. So, you know, I would get nuggets out of it. And I understood the game. But then COVID hits, and I just decided that these acting classes really aren't for me. Like, it's not helping that much. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to get my money back for the 2 classes I missed in February, and then the 3 classes in March, plus my 2 class deposit. So it's like $340. And he goes, I'm not going to refund you. You can make them up. What? I'm sorry, what'd you say, player? He's like, yeah, I have like a makeup policy. You can make up the classes, but I just can't I'll give you your money back for the 2 you missed in February. I'm like, bro, I paid you for March. Yeah, well, you can make those up. Bro, I don't want to take your classes anymore. 1, COVID, 2, I don't want your product anymore, but you have my money for your product. He's like, well, I would go broke if I just let people quit. What the fuck, man? That's not how business and commerce works, bro. I can't give, like, Hip Vita can't send me money for an ad. And then I'm like, well, yeah, I know you guys. And they're like, hey, we don't want to do that anymore. Well, you know, sorry, I'll give you extra. No, Barry, we want our money back. We don't like you anymore. Well, it's fucking mind blowing that this dude has 5 weeks of classes plus 2 more in a deposit, $340, and he's like, well, I'll give you $195 back. Bro, you have $340 of my money for your product that I don't want to use and am not using. Is this an official rant? Yes. No, there's no contract. There's no contract. Exactly what it means, Amos. That's exactly what it means. It means I spent your money. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now, there are 2 companies that have paid me for ads that have never gotten back to me for their reads. I don't have their info. And you know what I said? As I said, I'm not going to do their reads until they give me what they want to do. But I have messaged them a million times. Hey, I need your info. I need your info so I can do your reads. And then they never got back to me. So I was like, well, they'll get back to me when they're ready. And guess what would happen if they said, hey, Barry, we changed our mind. We don't want to do the reads or the ad package with you. Just send us the money back. Do you think I'd be like, nah, too late? Because I already spent it. I would refund their money. That's how business works. Because what if they do want to advertise later? What if I did want to take, you think I'm going to take acting classes from this dude now? Hell no. Expect a shitty Yelp review too, player. And then, you know what he tells me? Well, you have credit, so you can give them to somebody. Bitch, I don't want to give them to nobody. They don't pay my goddamn light bill. $340 pays my car note for a month. Why would I just want, oh, well, hey, KD, I got you some free glasses. Man, what the fuck? No. I want the money that I paid you for your service that I never got. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? No, I'm not going to make it up. No one of them was not house. Katie said if the policy is in writing. It doesn't matter about the policy in writing. I didn't sign a There's no policy. I PayPal him the money and I show up. And he's like, hey, you are really good. And then he tells everybody the same shit. I want my money back. So I left him, we exchanged a few emails. And my final word to him was, pretty shitty, my guy. And that was it. And then my phone starts blowing up and he's calling me and I'm like, bro, I can't talk to you right now. He's texting and calling and I'm like, I'm show prep. From noon to 4:30, I don't talk to nobody. Don't call me, don't email me, none of that shit. Because I am focused 100% on Barry on Deck from noon to 4:30, no matter what. Unless it's Nora or my mom or parents, and then I'd answer. But other than that, Wallace said I'll buy those classes for $17.99. Bitch, you make it $18.01. I'll just bring him on the show. Fuck him. I'm bringing him on the show. And I'm not now. Look, like I would sell him to KD maybe, but what is or Jen? What is that? What is that? I don't understand what that means. Giving bad reviews on social media. Oh, for sure. Oh, that's gonna happen. And I think he knows that. I think he remembered. Oh wait, this guy was on the radio, and That's why I think my phone rang. Because I think then he realized, well, you know, maybe this guy can make a little hay. Not much. I mean, let's be real. No one gives a fuck about me. But oh, D-Mata, I didn't think about that. Guess what I could do? I sure could tie up that money, couldn't I, D-Mata? Oh my gird. D-Mata, that is genius, buddy. That is genius. Fucking G-Man, I hate you so much, you raggedy bitch. I'm paying you to take a shot. I'll need the money back if you don't. Fuck. Okay, but I don't have a shot glass, G-Man, so it's just gonna have to be... God damn it, G-Man, you son of a bitch. Uh-oh, my fly's down. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't have another shot glass in here. By the way, speaking of shot glasses, we're running out of shot glasses. So if you haven't purchased a shot glass yet for Barry on Deck, you need to get on it. Also, you need to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But we are running out of shot glasses. I think there might be down to 12 to 24 left. Not bad, actually. So, nice ass, Barry. Well, thanks. Okay, open up. Let's go. All right, G-Man, you raggedy bitch. You're going to guilt me into this shot. You son of a bitch. I love you so much, G-Man. Hey, buddy, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. It doesn't smell good at all. This is for you, buddy. This is for all the deckheads. I love you all. Cheers. I don't know why I just tapped the whole bottle. God, that's so good. Yeah. 20 people should do what G-Man just did. Fuck you. No, you raggedy bitches. Y'all know the rules. It's in writing. Jen, put that shit in writing real quick. Hurry. One shot an hour. Sons of bitches. I can't do no more than that. I'll be all falled out on the floor. I don't eat now. I eat one time a day. I haven't had food since I had a Totino's pizza before Food of Ages. Okay, I lied. I had some chips and salsa at like 2 in the morning. So much for fasting. Jesus, I'm the worst. Walt said, is that because I bought 8 shot glasses at a time? Yes, Walt. Literally, you guys, Walt has the plug. Walt is the shot glass and mask plug for Barry on Deck. If you don't have a shot glass or a mask, Walt has them, and he's probably selling them for markup, which I don't blame him. If you can get it done, buddy. Francisco said, I just cut a lady off because she said she puts ketchup on her tamales and beans in her chili. Okay, I don't know why I read that. Oh, fuck. Donna said, dispute on PayPal should be made within 180 days of the payment date. Well, that's too late. I did that shit back in March. Oh, well. Well, that's what I should do. I should be like, yeah, I'm going to take another one and then send him the money and then dispute it. That's so stupid. Why would I do that? All right, let's get to, is that all my show updates? I believe it is. I believe that's all the show up. Oh, fuck. I should have never touched it. Hands off. Let's get to the show. Let's get to it. I'm done with the rant and all that other bullshit. So let's have at it. Oh, real quick. I just want to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, please, oh God, just go to the Patreon. No, I'm not going to beg. I need to get like somebody's baby. I need a sad looking baby. That anytime I pitch the Patreon, I could just set them up on my knee and be like, do you want to make this baby cry? Because Oliver would just be like, but I need like a sad looking baby to make you, to guilt people into subscribing to the Patreon. But go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck. You guys, I saw, you have an idea for that, for making a baby? CC. I'm married. I saw there's a guy named Ralph Garman. I don't know if you guys know him or not. He's like a voice actor. He's done a lot of Family Guy and stuff. And a buddy that I've had on this show, actually, Eddie Pence, does his show with him. It's called the Ralph Report. It is a 100% Patreon show. There's no YouTube. There's no Facebook. There's no Instagram. It is strictly, you are a member of his Patreon and can listen to the show or not. He has tiers that are like $3, $5, $10, and $20. The $3 tier gets you access to the show. The $20 tier, he'll have a one-on-one phone call with you randomly. I was like, what the fuck? This dude has 6,000 Patreon members. What? He doesn't even show his titties. I was like, wow, I thought I was doing good with 120. I mean, obviously, he's way more famous than me. But so I was like, man, that's goals right there. That's goals. Fuck you, Jeremy. Listen. Fuck you, man. I just tore up all my shit. I can't hear. Hey, listen, I am really good at fake crying. Even if I just pretend like I'm crying, I'll cry. I don't know if that's good or what. Son of a bitch. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat, by the way, and your generosity, but that is a funny ass. You're such a dick. I hate you so much. Okay, what was I saying? God damn it. Patreon. Patreon.com/Barry on Deck. Go join. There's tiers. There's all kind of cool stuff and free swag. Let's get to the sports. Here's your headlines for the day. Mark Ingram cleared waivers. I don't know if you know this, but the Ravens released him. Mark Ingram has now cleared waivers and is now a free agent. He can sign with anyone. So, where you at, Texans? You need a running back. Nah, I probably wouldn't do it. You got to go out and get younger. You need, he would be a good, I think, veteran presence, but then you don't need that really. You just need somebody that could run the freaking ball. So I don't know. I I know he would probably be an upgrade over at least one of the Johnson fellows. The Pac-12 fired their commissioner, Larry Scott. Pac-12 has been kind of irrelevant as late. That led to the firing of Larry Scott. And don't look now, but Oliver Luck is already being mentioned as a potential replacement for Larry Scott to become the Pac-12 commissioner. Oliver Luck he's like a weed that just won't go away. And not, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying that dude his career has more than 9 lives. Like, he's good for him too. He's good at what he does. The Astros agreed to a 1-year deal with Jason Castro. Woohoo! Anyways. It's not good. Look. Right, the one thing about the Astros that have kind of been bothering me, there's no consistency. Or was it 2 years? I saw a 1-year deal, Travis. There's no consistency at that position. You know, you think they go out and they make some moves and they get some guys, and Eric Alman, Luck was XFL. The Astros go out and get some moves and get some work done on their roster, but the one thing that they have never been consistently able to nail down is the catching position, and it's a really important position. Catcher is extremely important from a standpoint of the fact that that's a guy that deals with your pitching staff and is in your lineup. You need a guy that is really good at one or both. You're not going to always get a guy that's good at both, but if you can get a guy that handles the staff well, can throw runners out, manage the defense, especially on the infield, and then you'll take that if he hits 8th or 9th and is only going to hit 220, 225, something like that. But they're just not consistent. That's the thing I want to see the Astros do. You have got to figure out the catcher position. Get consistent with it, especially knowing that this is a staff that is about to turn over in age, and the youngsters are going to be taking over. I mean, Verlander and Greinke and even McCullers is getting older. This is about to be a young pitching staff. So, okay, I'm in the middle of a show. I'm not going to the Discord to look at the baby. I'll look at it later. I'm sure it's mean, which you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Okay. There's your sports headlines for the day. One of the things that came out, which was pretty wild, was the Lions announced that they have a new head coach, Dan Campbell, and he had a press conference. And I don't know if you know a lot about Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is an intense dude. And this is Dan Campbell's presser after he was announced as the new head coach of the Detroit Lions, the lowly Detroit Lions. Watch this. Listen.
This place has been kicked. It's been battered. It's been bruised. And I can sit up here and give you coach speak all day long. I can give you, hey, we're going to win this many games. I can't. But none of that matters, and you guys don't want to hear it anyway. You've had enough of that shit. So excuse my language. All right. Here's what I do know is that this team is going to take on the identity of this city. All right. And this city's been down, and it found a way to get up. All right. It's found a way to overcome adversity. Yeah. All right. And so this team's going to be built on, we're going to kick you in the teeth. All right. And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. What? All right. And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right. And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap and we're going to get up. And then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing. All right. That's going to be the mentality.
What just happened? Like, we're biting kneecaps? You're going to punch us? We're going to be like, ugh! Give me some more, bitch, and then you're going to knock us down because, we can't take a punch, but then we'll get it up. Like, what the fuck is Dan Campbell doing? That was the weirdest goddamn press conference I've ever seen. We're going to bite your kneecap off, and then we're going to get up and fucking bite the other one. I'll bite your balls. I don't give a fuck. I'm a crazy Dan Campbell. I'm coaching the Lions. Some weird shit, man. Dan, chill the fuck out. I can already tell you, Dan's going to go the way of Adam Gase. Remember fucking Gase? Welcome to the Jets. Remember the big-ass eyes of Adam Gase? Fucking Dan Campbell is crazy, man. Yeah, you're going to knock us down. We don't give a fuck. We love pain. I eat punches for breakfast. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to nibble on your goddamn kneecap. And then you're going to knock us down again because we don't have a lot of good players. And guess what? On the way up, we're going to nibble on your other goddamn kneecap. And then we'll probably bite your thigh a little bit. Fucking Dan. Dan went straight up wrestler.
This place has been kicked, it's been battered, it's been bruised, and I can sit up here and give you coach speak all day long. I can give you, hey, we're going to win this many games. I can't, but none of that matters.
Y'all think Dan's on coke right there? I know, I'm just throwing it out. Because he's like,
I can give you, hey, we're going to win this many games. I can't, but none of that matters, and you guys don't want to hear it anyway. You've had enough of that shit. So excuse my language. All right. Here's what I do know is that this team is going to take on the identity of this city.
Yeah.
All right. And the city's been down and it found a way to get up. All right. It's found a way to overcome adversity. All right. And so this team's going to be built on, we're going to kick you in the teeth. All right. And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right. And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right. And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap and we're going to get up. And then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing. All right. That's going to be
this is the greatest. That is the greatest press conference. I mean, this is right up there with, if you want a crown our ass. Oh my God. That was the craziest shit. Like, he had this whole scenario in his mind of a fight. I don't know if anyone's ever fought Dan Campbell, but it seems like it would be weird. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh my God. That was so great. That was like, what the fuck is going on with Dan Campbell, man? He lost his shit. I don't give a fuck. He's just like, get the fuck out. Flipped the goddamn podium and walked out. Dan, I have a question. Fuck you, man. What's the question? Go ahead. Sorry for cussing. Dan, tell us a little bit about your offense. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, we got a bunch of fucking knee biters on this offense. And that's like his tough guy saying now. Like some coaches are like, all right, boys. Now look. You just got to keep chopping wood, all right? I need a lot of wood choppers on this team. You don't knock over a tree with one hit. You just keep chopping that wood. You keep chopping that wood, and eventually that tree's going to fall. So we're just going to show up every day to practice. We're going to chop this wood. And Dan's like, fuck, no, we're biting knees, motherfuckers. I need a squad full of knee biters. Everybody's like, Dan, that don't sound cool. I don't give a shit. I want knee biters on this team. I need players that are hungry for kneecaps. If you don't have kneecaps in your diet, you get out now. Who's with me? Everybody's like, man, what the fuck? I'm leaving. Ingram said, hey, that's a lot better than, we got to coach better. Hey, listen, that's on me, John. It's on me, John. 9-7, John. AFC South champions. Kneecaps. Get out of here. I don't even have a backbone, John. Actually, that's Cal that doesn't have a backbone. Oh, my God. Tony said you should get him on your Warzone team. Hey, guys, y'all want to rotate? No, I don't want to rotate. I want kneecaps. That's too funny, man. That is too funny. Oh, Josh said, I would subscribe to his Patreon for sure. Fuck yeah, he would murder you if you didn't. Oh, my God. Josh said, Lions linemen said at scrimmage, all their knees ready to eat some kneecaps. Oh, man. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, well, look who decided to show up. Too late, buddy. We did a giveaway. And I was like, anybody that's into weather gets $1,000. Is there anyone here into it? Nobody raised their hand. So all the money went to charity and whiskey. You fucked it up. Just kidding. Welcome to the show. So there's Dan Campbell. If you're a Lions fan, you got a psycho for a head coach. Congratulations. All right. I found this team map. Tell me if you agree with this, chat. Tell me where your allegiances fall. Is Texas Bills territory? I kind of don't think so. I mean, if you're rooting for a team, this is, I don't know. I think this was off of Bro Bible. I don't really know where I got it, to be honest with you. I believe it was Bro Bible. This is a map of each state that roots for what team that's left in the playoffs. So they're saying that Texas is Bills country, and so is Louisiana. I'd like to say it like that because it reminds me of that song. What's the song by not Jerry Lee Lewis. It's about a dude that lives in Thibodaux, Mississippi. What's the fucking name of that song? Not Jethro. I gotta remember it. Y'all know. Somebody will know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about? He sings a song of fuck, never mind. Back to this map. So obviously the Midwest is Green Bay territory. OBS. Middle America, KC. It's weird that, so Nevada, California is Bills country, which I don't really understand that. Florida and the South is Bucks territory. Sure, we all get that. I'm surprised that Tennessee and Virginia aren't more Tampa Bay territory, but I guess Buffalo, okay. And then the far Northeast. That makes no sense at all. Why is the far Northeast Bucks territory? It's kind of weird. I would have thought all of that would have been Buffalo Bills territory. So, and then, out of nowhere, Oregon becomes Green Bay Packer territory. That's kind of weird. I feel like KC would be the front runner because, oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Brady. I guess so. Yeah. Bunch of bandwagon bitches. I guess they're rooting for Brady more than anything. I don't know. Where do your allegiances lie, chat? There's 60, 70 of us in the chat right now. We're going to do a unscientific poll here. Is it Bills, Chiefs, Packers, Bucks? What territory? What is Barry on deck? If Barry on deck heads were on the map, what are we supporting? Bills. Amos Moses. Yes, thank you, Scott Hansa. That's the song. Amos Moses. All right, so we got Bills, Bucks, Packers, Bills. Bills, KC, Bills, Packers, Chiefs, Packers, Chiefs, Chiefs, Packers, Packers, Bills, Packers, Packers. What up, Drew? Drew, you're awfully quiet, Drew. I don't ever see you chat, Drew. 1985ism. Welcome to the show. You're a Packers fan. No one's gonna hold that against you, Drew. I promise. Love you, buddy. Thank you for being here. Oh, there's a Chiefs. Let's see. Bills, Bucks, Packers, Bucks. I should do a Twitter poll. Yeah, that's a good point, Katie. Bills, because of Ed Oliver. Bills, I feel like now we're split. So, no, it's mostly Packers or Bills, right? I feel like that's the thing here. If I'm going back and looking, yeah, it looks like Bills started off kind of heavy, and then, I got to be honest, it's Packers territory. If they let the deckheads represent the state of Texas, I feel like it would be a Packers thing. So, well, welcome back, buddy. All right, so this map is full of shit. Josh said Packers because I got plus 200. Okay. Wow. There's some shit talking going on. I dig that too. So here's the map. This is where everybody's rooting for. Most of it makes sense except Oregon and Texas and Louisiana. By the way, look up the song Amos Moses. It's a good song. It's weird. You'll be it's a weird song, but I think you'll like it. Amos Moses, which is who's it by? Let's see. Amos Moses. Jerry Reed. That's how it goes. I just played the guitar. I just played the mouth guitar for you. It's a good song though. It'll make you have fun in your mind, I guess. CC says I want Brady to win, but my money is also on the Packers. Now, is your money on the Packers because Mahomes is injured? Because if it's a healthy, if Mahomes is healthy, I think I'm still going to go. I think I'd be rocking with the Chiefs with my cash. I don't know. Nobody in Texas cares about the Bills. I'm so sure about that. All right. Let's see. I want to play that song, but I'll get a copyright strike. So, fuck YouTube. As a staff, record label, and as a crew. And if you're down with YouTube, then fuck YouTube. Why do you get so dark in here all of a sudden? Oh, because I have my rundown over there, and it's a white screen. Watch this. Rundown on, rundown off. There it goes. Rundown on, rundown off. I got to adjust for that. I guess I just got to leave it on, huh? Okay. I digress. This is more than you need to know about the show. I'm really concerned about my camera, you guys. Really concerned about that. I used it last night to film Barry on Sports. And apparently, I know what happened. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh my God, I'm such a fucking idiot. So I forgot to plug it back in. And it's been running on battery for the first part of the show. And then it fucking died. So, okay. Well, I'll fix that at the break. You guys don't worry about it. It's a good thing I have fucking people helping around here. You know, with all these employees that I have here at Who's Fancy Media, LLC. It's fucking, wow. I was like, why? Why is this shitting the bed right now? Because when I film Barry on Sports, I do it in the kitchen and I just run it on battery because it's easier. And then I forgot to plug this bitch back in. All right, where are we at in the lineup of sports? Oh, here's something hilarious. Hilarious. I mean, not really. So, as you know, there was talk about Brady and the Bucs and what they've been doing. And we brought it up on this show, and we've talked about, was Brady better off without Belichick? Is Belichick better off without Brady? Who was really, who really made things click over there in New England? And everybody's like, it must be the Patriots. Must be Brady because the Patriots didn't do shit without him, and they still got Belichick. So what are you going to do? And then Belichick's girlfriend, Linda Holiday, fired off. And someone made a comment about Brady. So she posted on her Instagram, as I reflect on the past year, I want to look at it as a time of growth, gratitude, and strength. I learned things about myself and I appreciated blah, blah, blah. Nobody gives a shit. But then apparently someone said, y'all, too bad Bill let Tom go. Kathy Pellett's a petty asshole. And then Linda Holiday, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, was not going to let the pettiness go on her Instagram, and goddamn it, I'm here for it, because if you think for one single solitary internet second, I'm going to let you get on my social media and say petty shit about me and I'm not responding, well, I'm just not big enough or famous enough for that yet. I'm responding to every goddamn petty comment, and apparently so is Linda Holiday, because when someone said, too bad Bill let Tom go, Linda was like, bitch, started taking off her earring. She was like, you have all the answers evidently, Kathy. If that's your real name, Karen. Tom didn't score last night. Somebody didn't watch the game. He had 3 touchdowns. Not once. Linda, that's not how football works. He had a really good game. Defense won that game. I mean, if you really look at it, there was a lot of turnovers, but whose fault was that? Were you even watching? I wish you would have hit her with a bitch. That, if there's ever been a time to call someone a bitch in a rant, it's right now, Linda. Get your shit together. Were you even watching, bitch? Like, that's how you do it. And then, in true bipolar fashion, which I don't know if Linda has bipolar disorder, but in this post she did. Because she's like, were you even watching, you stanch asshole? And then she's like, on the other hand, I'm happy for Tom's career. Why can't you be? Like, what, Linda? You freaked out? Then you're all like, but I love Tom. Go, Tom. Like, you can't just be like, he didn't even score, that raggedy son of a bitch. Go, Tom. Love your career, though, buddy. So, apparently, people freaked out about her posting this, and then she had to shut her Instagram down. It was at this moment that she was like, oh, I fucked up. Because then everybody was like, no. So she was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to have to take a step back, which is usually what happens when someone loses their shit on the internet. And it's going to happen to me, folks. It's probably a good thing nobody knows who the fuck I am, because I definitely would be one of those guys who'd be like, all right, well, I flipped out and lost my shit. I got to shut everything down. Sorry. I said a lot of regrettable shit to mean people that pissed me off, and I talked about their mamas. I called them bitches, but them and their mamas. I mean, I said derogatory things. I called one dude a slut, which doesn't even make sense because that's supposed to be a term, I don't know. See? Yeah, she flipped her shit to private. Over that. I mean, Linda, listen. Linda, listen. Linda, look, Linda. You got to be thicker skinned than that. One, puff your chest out, Linda. Talk your shit. Fuck them bitches. Tom Brady didn't score shit. That's not how football works, but I don't give a fuck. My name is Linda, and I'm Bill Belichick's girlfriend, and I probably know more about football than you do, Kathy. So suck it, bitch. I mean, talk your shit, and then when people are like, Linda, fuck you, that's why your husband's a cheater, be like, delete. Just fuck him. But she literally shut her shit down. The pressure was too much for Linda. You gotta love the internet, man. Donna said, don't we all know that one person? I mean, look, I'm telling y'all right now, if people come to mind, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I'll argue with a motherfucker in a minute, and I don't give a shit. I'm not shutting nothing down. If I said something out of line, I'll apologize for it. If I say something offensive, inappropriate, whatever, I'll apologize for it, because look, we're none of us are perfect. Look, I'm sorry. I ain't shutting shit down, but I'll apologize. I might block some motherfuckers or mute them. I mean, that's what Linda should have done. She should have said, Kathy, you're a bitch, and then just muted her. That's it. That's all she needed to do. She didn't do that. Dimano said, you're an American, Barry. That's your right to tell people off. You're from Texas. You goddamn right, Dimano. They don't know who they're fucking with. Tony said, unmute me. Never. All the drivel you fucking spew on Twitter. Oh my God, it's the worst. So yeah, Belichick's girl messed up really bad. And then there was this, which I thought was really cool. And then we're going to get to a break. And when we come back, I don't know why this fascinated me yesterday. Late last night, actually, when I was working on the Barry on Sports video, which, by the way, will drop after this show. So when I'm done, I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Please go watch it. If you enjoy it, please share it on your social media platforms. That would be super. The guys work really hard writing these jokes for everybody every week, and they do it for free. We don't make any money on this right now. So everyone involved, me and the 4 writers, all do it for free. So share it. If you don't like it, don't share it. I get that. But if you think it's funny, do me a solid. Do the writers a solid. Put it on your Twitter. Put it on your Facebook. Share it for us. We'd appreciate that. It's Barry on Sports. We do it every week. I don't know why I got fascinated last night with the vice president and where he lives. Or she lives now, I should say. She. I fucked up. Yeah. So I just got into, I found some facts on the vice president. We always talk about where the president lives in the White House, but where does the vice president live? What is it? So I looked it up and I did a bunch of research. So we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about cliche Valentine's gifts. So none of you guys look like dumb fucks buying stupid Valentine's gifts like you normally do. Hey, babe, I got you a vacuum, you stupid ass. So we're going to get the ladies to tell us the gifts that we should be buying our women for Valentine's. No, I didn't mute him, D'Amato. It was just a joke. But we're talking about the VP house. We'll talk about Valentine's Day. We're going to talk about sex on a Ferris wheel. And I did some research for this. Oh, all that and more. But before we get to a break, by the way, you're going to want to watch the break video if you missed the inauguration yesterday. It's pretty fucking dope. JJ Watt, as you guys know, I talked about it yesterday. Phillip Rivers retired, and JJ Watt had a really funny tweet where he talked about a story from Phillip Rivers. He said, "I'll never forget lining up for a play and Phil pointing to one of our linebackers and telling him he was lined up wrong based off of the blitz we were about to run and being 100% correct about it." So great. He said he's one of the smartest I've ever played against and a hell of a competitor. So great. And then JJ corrected himself because as you know, Phillip Rivers never cursed. He'd be like, "Shoot, man, come on, dang gummit, gosh darn it. Heck to hey." He never said the Lord's name in vain. And so JJ said he was a hell of a competitor. And then in a beautiful, beautiful tag to a joke, he followed that tweet up with heck of a asterisk. Some good shit right there. And funny as fuck. I mean, could you imagine that? Could you imagine like Phillip Rivers and the entire defense knows he's right? Because he's probably like, "Hey, Merciless, you're lined up wrong on your blitz package." And you know the entire defense is like, "Oh, fuck, he is lined up wrong. Shit. That's embarrassing and hilarious." So I saw that, thought I'd share it with you guys. Okay, let's get to the break. We're going to take a 5-minute, actually it's a 6-minute break. So we're going to take a 6-minute break. I don't know why I'm going to be so we're going to take a 6-minute break. And then when we come back, no sports. We're going to chop it up and have some fun. This is Barry on Deck. Do me a favor, you raggedy bitches. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay, well, that's never fucking. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go grab a friend. Go shit, poop, pee, vomit. I don't give a shit what you do in the break. Just be back here in 6 minutes. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. I'll see you in a second.
Mr. President, Dr. Biden, Madam Vice President, Mr. Emhoff, Americans, and the world. When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace, in the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is. And yet the dawn is ours before we knew it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president, only to find herself reciting for one. And yes, we are far from polished, far from pristine, but that doesn't mean we are striving to form a union that is perfect. We are striving to forge our union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gaze not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first, we must first put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so we can reach out our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true. That even as we grieved, we grew, that even as we hurt, we hoped, that even as we tired, we tried, that we'll forever be tied together, victorious, not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division. Scripture tells us to envision that everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. If we're to live up to our own time, then victory won't lie in the blade, but in all the bridges we've made. That is the promised glade, the hill we climb, if only we dare it, because being American is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it. We've seen a force that would shatter our nation rather than share it, would destroy our country if it meant delaying democracy. And this effort very nearly succeeded. But while democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never be permanently defeated. In this truth, in this faith we trust, for while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. This is the era of just redemption. We feared it at its inception. We did not feel prepared to be the heirs of such a terrifying hour, but within it we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So, while once we asked, how could we possibly prevail over catastrophe? Now we assert, how could catastrophe possibly prevail over us? We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be, a country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens, but one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left. With every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will rise from the gold-limbed hills of the West. We will rise from the wind-swept Northeast, where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked South. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every known nook of our nation, in every corner called our country. Our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade, aflame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
Hey, welcome back to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera because got that bad boy fixed at the break. Yes! Plugged it in. I'm a stupid son of a... Hey, looky here. Hey, bud. What's up, dog? How are you, huh? We are blessed to be joined by... we'll go to Ollie Cam over here. We're blessed to be joined by Oliver again. Look at that. Hanging out. Hey, can you shake? Can you show everybody how you shake? Come on. Shake. Come on. Are you going to do it? Come on. Shake. Come on. He won't do it. I taught him how to shake, but there's no food, so he won't do it. Come on. Are you going to make me look bad? You're going to make me get some cheese? Come on. Give me the hand. Come on, Bubba. You're not going to do it, are you? You raggedy ass cat. Really? You're just going to disrespect me on my own show like this with these people? Oh, he's rubbing on me, though. I don't want your butt. I want you to shake. Bro, I got a show to do. Go on. Go get your chair. I ain't got time for this shit. If you're not going to shake my hand, you raggedy ass, making me look badass cat. Oh, he's going to lay there now. Okay. Well, that's better, I guess. Oliver is like you. Oliver is like, you should go. Yeah, he wants out now. Too bad, bud. You should have shook. Okay, we got a lot to get to in hour number 2. Thank you for sticking around through the break. Shit, I even forgot to tweet it out that we were live for hour number 2, which I've been trying to be better at. Let's be real. Not doing a great job of it. But I try to hop on and say hour 2 starts now, just like right now. But that's poor, not hour. Hour 2 starts now. I'm not good at this, guys. He's trying to fucking knock the door down. Bro, what are you doing? I'm in the middle of a show. He's like, man, I don't give a fuck about your show. Hold on, guys. God damn it. This is the most unprofessional thing ever. So unprofessional. This is why I don't have employees. God damn it, Oliver. All right. Welcome back to the show. Let's talk about Valentine's Day gifts. There are a lot of us men who are not very creative when it comes to Valentine's Day. And we really should be. We really should be more creative for the women in our lives. Sorry, I'm fixing the camera. We really should be more creative, but we're not. We buy cliche gifts. The most cliche gift that I can think of is the heart-shaped box of chocolates. Dudes, if you buy this, I want you to know that your woman hates you. Stop buying these. Stop doing it. So I have this little ditty here. This is what people polled seem to think about the most cliched gifts. I have never, ever asked or bought furry handcuffs, nor have I had a woman that did. No, maybe they just didn't tell me, but how is furry handcuffs the most cliche Valentine's Day gift? Is that true, ladies? Is that true? I don't know what that means. That's flowers are number 2. Pretty lame, but they say you can never go wrong with flowers. If it's the only thing you do, you probably went wrong, especially on Valentine's Day. But yeah, see, Donna said not for me. So flowers aren't considered cliche for you, Donna. I'm with you. I think flowers are usually a nice touch if you do it right. If you do it right and you don't do it often. I will say this though, fellas. You got to get better at giving your woman flowers for no reason. Because then it doesn't look cliche when you do it for Valentine's Day. But furry handcuffs is apparently the most cliche gift on Valentine's Day, which really shocked me. And then flowers are second. Heart-shaped box of chocolates is third, which I would have thought would have been first. That seems so goddamn cliche. The old love coupon book is fourth. I really feel like that should be higher. I feel like this should go I feel like 3 should be 1 and 4 should be 2. Being serenaded. Now, I need to have a discussion with my ladies. I feel like if I was a chick, if I had heaving bosoms and a basement, if a dude that could sing, and this is the key now, you can't sound like Biz Marquee and think that you're gonna serenade your lady. That's not gonna work. But I think if you could sing good, and you don't even have to write an original, but if you just had a beautiful voice and you just looked at your woman dead in the eyes and you said, I love you. And this comes from my heart. And then you sang them a song and it was beautiful. And you know, felt honest. I feel like my basement would flood. My bosoms would heave. My nips would boing. I'm going to tell you right now, if Nora comes home and sings to me on Valentine's Day and it sounds pretty, she can have it. She can just all of it. All this is hers. She can have it. I don't if you ladies, if a dude could sing, that wouldn't be good. I'm asking the ladies. Cece, Donna, Jen, who else is here? Marsha, PK, Sylvia, if you're in. I'm trying to see who else is here. I'm scrolling back through the chat. Donna. If a guy can sing, is that not sexy as fuck? Cece said, remember when that guy sang in Spanish at the one lady's house and she came out with her boyfriend? Cece. Yeah, but that guy couldn't fucking sing though, Cece. Also, remember? So good. Cece, if seriously, just me and you, Crystal. Just fuck all these other people. If a dude, your boyfriend, your man, your husband, whatever, sang to you and it was good, that wouldn't flood your basement at all. And not, he doesn't sing to you all the time. Cece said, I don't want you to sing to me unless you're Adam Levine. Adam Levine. Fuck you guys. I tried to ignore it. Oh my God, I hate y'all. I haven't eaten all day. I'm going to be shithouse. PayPal Pete. Sing to us, Barry, or take a shot. Oh, baby, you got what I need. That's about as good as it gets. I cannot sing for the life of me. I've always wanted to. I don't know why my nose is itching. Somebody's talking shit about me on the Discord. CC. I cannot sing. I was in choir, and my choir teacher was like, oh, man, I can't wait for drama class. Because I was in art, music, and speech, which was art class, choir, and drama, basically. And when it was music time, my music teacher was always like, somebody's off, and then she would just look right at me. I'm not a good singer. God damn it. So, what's going on here? God damn. Like Dan Campbell. And we're going to bite your fucking elbow, bitches. Oh, shit. No. Lamb bomb. God damn it, Josh. Josh said lamb bomb shot time. Lamb bomb. Dan Campbell's a cannibal. More like Dan Cannibal. Cheers. Oh, that one hit. That one hit different. Oh, somebody call their mama. God damn. Okay. Woo! Shit! I hate you, Josh. I love you. All right, so none of the ladies want a dude to sing. Nobody's responded. PK, Do you want a man to sing to you on Valentine's Day? So Donna says depends on the guy. Sylvia says yes. Remember now, this is Donna. It's the man you're with. You're dating this dude. I don't know why I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I'm intense. I'm ready to bite some fucking kneecaps. This is your man, Donna. The guy that you have sex with on a regular basis. And he comes to you February 14th and he's like, Donna, I don't know what song I would sing. What would you sing? What is that? Any John Legend song. Any Babyface song. You know, I don't know. The Righteous Brothers. Stephen Winwood. I don't know what the fuck you would sing. But Donna, your man comes to you with this angelic voice and sings to you. So what do you mean depends on the guy? I'm talking about your man. I guess not. Harry Slug. PayPal Pete, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yes, it is. So is Jameson. Oh, I can feel it in my belly getting warm. PK said, I wouldn't say no to a serenade, and Marsha agrees. Okay, yeah, boys to men. That's a good one. Oh, okay. So we have some clarification from Drew in the chat, everybody, for his comment about loving the chocolate women. He said, Rev, I'm black and Navajo. Call my wife Chocolate Hershey all the time, so sorry if I offended him. All good, Drew. We just try to keep it cool here. All good. And I love that we police each other. So explanation taken and understood, buddy. Thank you for apologizing. We all appreciate that. The Tony Rich Project. Jen said, no, I'm not impressed. No need to sing to me. God damn it, Jen. You're the hardest person in the world. Jen's just like, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what impresses Jen. I feel like I know Jen pretty well right now. You could come home with chocolates and flowers, and if it didn't have like a Coach bag in it, if it didn't have a Louis, you'd be like, say, girl, I just want to lay you down on a bed of roses. Like I wrote you a poem, right? And then I'm going to sing. Jen will be like, and boy, bye. Give me that purse. Let's go. Jen don't give a fuck. Jen's all about that money, which, yeah, she does keep it real. I dig that. Jen's like, I don't give a shit. Just be cool and be paid. Jen don't give a fuck. Just be cool, be paid. That's all I ask. No, I'm not impressed. I love Jen. She's the best. CC said, real question, is the song All I Get? No, you're going to get sex after the song. But yeah, you get like song and then you get some Congo loving. I mean, unless you're not with a dude from the Congo. Yeah, you're getting a song. That's your Valentine's gift. Like, hey, CC, I wrote you a song. And I spent the last 4 months on this song. Are you going to be like, get the fuck out, loser? The dude spent 4 months writing the song, making the musical notes, practicing and rehearsing, and then he spills his guts out to you with an angelic voice sent from the heavens. And you're going to be like, you didn't give me nothing else? You didn't give me no wallet, no nothing? You and Jen, huh, CC? And Donna would just be like, nah, I don't want to hear that shit. Go get some wings and some beer. Boy, get on my damn nerves. D-Mata, don't be weird. I would buy Jen a Louis. Whoever Jen's man is better buy. Lies, Barry, lies. So far from the truth. Jen, you know goddamn well. You'd be like, Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Did you get paid? Your check go in the bank? Okay. Cool. Love you too. She know goddamn well. Yeah, Matt. I can put it on Matt. You know, Matt, this is to make you hard, Matt. Matt just got so uncomfortable. He's like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to have a boner right now. I don't think. Is this against my religion? Oh my God. Oh my God. What if Boom Boom wanted to drop a rap verse? Well, my name is Boom Boom and I'm here to say that I love your ass on Valentine's Day. I also love it every day of the week and I lick you from your head to your ankle because feet are dirty and bitch, I'm not licking those. Word. That would be my Valentine's Day rap. Oh my God, this show is fucking off the rails. Drew said, my always wants a big Hershey's Kiss bar. Really? And dinner. I don't know, man. I think I've told this story before. I don't know if I told it on this show. I'll tell you guys, and I'm not bragging. I mean, I'm a little bit bragging. Okay. Yeah, P. Jones, I got them bars, baby. Boom, boom, what's up? Somebody sign me. Diddy, call me, baby. Take that. Parachute pimping, baby. The most romantic thing I ever did on a Valentine's. And I don't remember. I know I've told this before, but I don't remember if it was on air at ESPN or here. So I'm going to tell it again. Deal with it if you heard the story. Who gives a shit? Okay? Enjoy it a second time if you do. It probably isn't that cool. I'm proud of it, though. I'll be honest with you. This is going to sound so corny, but I have never been in love. I have never loved anyone or anything like I love Nora. And that's the God's honest truth. She is my whole world. My everything. And I have always tried to make sure that above all else, she's happy. And if I can contribute, I think you have to let women be happy. You can't make them happy. I'm not one of those guys like, I just want to make you happy. No, I want to allow you. I want to do whatever I can that allows you to find your joy and happiness. That's why I'm here. But this woman has, when I hear people talk about kids and the undying love that you have for a kid, I can only imagine that that's what they mean when it comes to my love for Nora. That's the only thing I can equate it to. Is I mean, this woman is, she's my world, right? So I spend a lot of time like wondering and hoping that, man, I hope she's finding her joy in life. I hope she's happy. I hope and then I want to do cool stuff for her. So one year I was going to be on the road for Valentine's Day this is back when I worked for Cisco Foods. Maybe it was Cisco Foods. I was doing a rollout, I think, of Active Directory. It's a bunch of nerd shit. And I was in San Antonio for Valentine's Day weekend. Valentine's Day was on a Saturday, I think, or a Friday. Maybe it was a Thursday. I don't remember what it was. But I reached out to Nora's boss and said, look, here's the deal. I'm in San Antonio for Valentine's Day. And I want to fly Nora to San Antonio and spend the night with her. And then, I think it was Friday because it was the weekend, so she could stay the whole weekend. So I talked to her boss and I got it set up. And basically what I did is the following. I didn't tell her anything. I bought her a plane ticket to fly from Houston to San Antonio, at which point I would pick her up from the airport. I called her boss. Her boss was in on it. I had a limo pick her up from work. So her boss was in on this. So she had a flight, so she got to leave early. So her boss comes to her and says, Nora, I need you to come with me. And her boss, Nora's like, what the fuck is going on? So they walk downstairs and outside, and there's a limo. And her boss just says, she says, Nora, get your shit. I need you to come with me. They go downstairs. There's a limo outside. And her boss says, I need you to get in this limo and take this envelope and open it once you drive off. And Nora's like, what the fuck is going on? So she gets in, she opens the envelope, and it's a ticket. It's a plane ticket. I had got the plane ticket to her boss. Her boss gives her the plane ticket after when she's getting in the limo. She opens it. The limo driver takes her to the airport. She has nothing. Now she's got her purse and that's it. She gets to the airport and she's like, okay, I'm supposed to board this flight. She boards the flight to San Antonio. I pick her up. We go straight to the mall. I buy her a dress. I buy her a whole outfit thing for Valentine's Day. I pay the so we go shopping. I get her a whole outfit. And then, of course, I have like, gifts and stuff. And then we go to dinner at Ruth's Chris. And while we're at dinner, I had paid the concierge to go to our room and sprinkle rose petals on the bed and the floor and put chocolate-covered strawberries and candles and wine and all this shit. And then we went back to the room. And I can't. So, like, that was my shining moment on Valentine. I'm so proud of that because it took so much thought and effort and coordination and money to make all that happen. But I just thought, you know what? I want her to know how much I love her. And I say all that to say this. You don't always have to spend a lot of money. And in that case, I spent a lot of money, but I had the money at the time. But fellas, when it comes to your woman, I would tell you and offer you some advice. Besides making sure that they know how much you love and appreciate them throughout the year, when you have the opportunity to show them and prove to them how special they are, you need to seize that opportunity because I promise you, it may seem like not a big deal to you, but they will never forget it. So, my advice to you fellas is this Valentine's Day, don't get furry handcuffs. Don't get chocolates. Do something for your woman that you normally would not do that will make them feel amazing, that will make them feel loved, feel appreciated, and feel special. And they won't forget it because they won't be expecting it, and it'll be from the heart. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to have a lot of money to do these things. Just don't go the cliche route. That's the whole point of all this. Don't get the handcuffs and the flowers and the heart-shaped candy. And the love coupon book. I'll rub your feet on a Thursday when you're tired. Don't do that. So now my question is, ladies, what's one thing that the men deckheads could do for their woman that would make them feel special? Because some dudes are just dumb. Some dudes are just fucking stupid. And they're like, I mean, all I can think of is we should do a threesome. Or like some stupid shit like that. It's not, the woman's not going to, some might want it. So what I'm asking is the ladies, I need your advice for the men on Valentine's Day. What's your advice for the fellas? Read the chat, pay attention, shut the fuck up. This is serious business. Donna said, make some fun, loving memories and don't wait until Valentine's Day to do it. Amen, Donna. Jen said, do things for me on the regular, not just a holiday. Let me know I'm special daily and be real about it. I don't know what all the Jared jokes are, but they seem pretty stupid. Jared, I thought you guys were making like Jared Jeweler jokes. Asking for a friend. What if your wife makes 2 times as much money as you do and y'all share a bank account? Oh, trust me, Jared. Daddy knows a thing or two about this. Hi, have we met, Jared? I don't have a job. And my wife does. She makes all the times more money than I do. Like, I've literally brought in $0 in May. And yes, I know you guys send super chats, but literally every penny goes back into this show somehow, some way. So, Jared, I understand what it means to not be the breadwinner. My advice to you, Jared, is that you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money to show her that you love her. In fact, have you told her what she means to you? Not on Valentine's Day. Have you just looked at, and this is advice I gave before on this show, and I know this for a fact, but I'm going to say it again because it matters. Guys, you ever just like been sitting around watching whatever the fuck, you Family Feud? I don't give a shit what you watch. You're just laying there. You look over at her and you're like, God, she looks cute. Look at her. She's so cute. She's pretty. But you don't say it. You got to say it. You got to look her. She's watching TV. She's like, Steve Harvey is so funny. And she's not even paying attention to you. She's just watching TV. And you look over and you see her in her sweats with her hair up. And you're like, God, I love this woman. What I learned from my first marriage to my second marriage is you got to say those things that you think. When you look at her in your mind, you think, she's so cute. That's when you need to look at her and go, hey, you are so goddamn cute. I love you. And then just go back to watching TV. Because you thought it and you meant it, but you don't say it. So fellas, if you're not, now some of you might be saying it and good for you. Your relationship is probably really healthy because your wife doesn't doubt your love for her. It doesn't feel like you're just going through the motions. But if you think it, fellas, that's my message. If you think it, say it. If you see her, she's looking cute or she's looking pretty, just look at her and be like, God, you are so fucking gorgeous. I love you. Squeeze her ass a little bit. Oh, I fucking love you. It goes a long ways. Just be like, hey, you're beautiful. Or if you think it, just look over at him and go, I love you so much. You mean the world to me. That's it. That's all you got to do. And I've said this before on this show, but I'm telling you, I've been with Nora, goddamn, 21. We're going on 23 years together. We got together in 98. It's 2021. So plus 2 is 2023. August, we will have been dating for 23 years in August of this year. So we're at 22 and a half right now. Trust me when I tell you, I may not be the greatest at anything, but 22 years with the same woman and she hadn't left my stupid ass yet. I've learned a thing or two, and this is my second marriage. So I speak from experience, which I never told my first wife because I didn't believe it. But I believe it now. And I know how important it is to tell them. So fellas, make sure you tell your woman you love them. Make sure you tell them when you think they look pretty. And guys, just a little pro tip. When they're not looking pretty is when you need to tell them. When they're vacuuming the house or they're running around with the kids and their hair's all raggedy and shit and they just got back from grocery shopping and they're fucking exhausted because they were working all day and they're sweating and shit and it's all built up on their lip where they got that little mustache, but you don't talk about the mustache because you know what? Nobody's perfect. So you see the little sweat beads on there. That's when you look at them and go, fucking love you, girl. You are gorgeous. And then just walk off. Just walk off. Just let them marinate in that shit for a minute. I'm telling you. It works. And PK has a great point. And when you want to spend time with them, say so. Hey, girl, I need to watch a movie with you tonight. Will you watch a movie with me this weekend? Can we just carve out 2 hours, just you and me? No kids, no nothing. Let's just fucking watch a movie. Walt said mine is perfect all the time. That's because she's in the chat, Walt. No, Tony, don't be like, girl, your mustache is hot as fuck. I would lick the shit out of it. Ah! No, don't do that. All right, that's all the knowledge I have for you. I'm trying to figure out what somebody says like, oh, good shit. Let's see. Marsha. Sorry, ladies, but these are such female responses. Barry asked what we should get you for Valentine's, and the answer is don't be a dick the rest of the year. Well, maybe listen to them. Marsha said, if you do something that you know you usually won't do because you don't enjoy or not good at, but will be helpful, thoughtful to your partner. Do the dishes, fellas. Just randomly do the laundry. Don't fuck the laundry up, though. If you're shitty at laundry, don't do it. But randomly do the dishes. Randomly just vacuum the fucking house. I'm telling you guys. Oh, no, that's pretty good. Gonna pay for my wife to get her master's so she can hopefully make more. It's called an investment. Yeah. Marsh said, Jen, I agree. It's the little things in the normal days that show you care. Yeah. Facts. Let's see what Josh said. Without crossing the line, men, when you're right in the middle of it, back off and just stare for a minute and say, damn. It's pretty good advice. It's really good advice. I mean, look, all the ladies are like, yep, that's facts. Jen's like, good shit, Josh. That's so good. I feel like we just saved a lot of relationships, you guys. I feel like we just saved a lot of relationships. This was good. Maybe it's the Jamie talking. Point is, love them and do not be afraid to be honest with them and tell you that you love them. All right, let's keep rolling. I don't know why I got so fixated on this, but I saw this story where Joe Biden rides a Peloton and they won't let him take it into the White House because apparently, Pelotons could be hacked. What? Who's out here hacking bicycles? Who's out here hacking fitness equipment? And what are you hacking? Like, what are you going to get from it? Hey, guys, we know Joe Biden's heart rate is 175 when he rides a bike for 10 minutes. Who gives a fuck? It seems kind of weird that they won't let him have a bike. And if you give him a Peloton and just, I don't know. But I didn't even know that Pelotons could be hacked. But that kind of sparked another thought. So Joe Biden can't ride his Peloton at the White House because they could be hacked. And then I was like, oh no, that's a good point. Listening device, maybe. Like, I guess the Peloton does have a mic. Does it have a mic? Well, just cut the microphone. Just cut the goddamn microphone on the Peloton. Let the dude ride his bike and get his little trainer and say, come on, Joe, you can do it. Get them little old-ass skinny legs moving. It's because the White House is sponsored by Bowflex. We will have no cross-pollinating of the advertisers. But it made me start thinking, okay, we know about the White House. You know, we never hear, where the fuck, honest to God, I've been in America for 46 years now. Almost as long as I've been with Nora. I was born here. I was raised here. I am American as they get. I had no idea where the vice president lived. No fucking clue. If you, before last night, if you were like, hey, Barry, where does the vice president live? I've been like, at the Gray House? I don't fucking know. At the Red House! I have no idea. I have no idea where the fucking vice president lives. Well, it turns out, after doing a little research, the vice president lives here. Look at your screen. The vice president lives at number 1 observatory circle on the naval base in D.C. The naval base as a whole is 72 acres. The vice president's house sits on 12 of those 72 acres. I did not know that. That is the VP's house. So this is where Kamala Harris is going to live. This is where Biden lived when he was VP. This is where Mike Pence lived. This is where a lot of, but boy, is that a big difference from the White House. Boy, you talk about a fall off. You go from the White House, fancy pantsy, to this. It's on the Naval Observatory in Washington, D.C. The whole thing, like I said, is 72 acres. This house sits on 12 acres. It's 3 stories. It's 9,150 square feet. It was built in 1893, but did you know this, chat? And I'm gonna guess I did not know that. The VP was responsible for finding his own place to live until 1974. That's the year I was born. Now, some places said 73. I think Wikipedia said 73. And then I saw another article. Actually, the official website said 74. So this place, which was housed by admirals and others that, you know, worked in the Navy and stuff since it was on the Naval Observatory, lived here until 74. And then after Kennedy was assassinated is when Congress was like, oh shit, you know, we should probably get a secure location for the VP to live as well. So they went out and they grabbed this spot that existed and they got it. And in 1974 is the first time a vice president ever lived in this house. Now, it wasn't for very long. I think Ford was supposed to move in. And then obviously Nixon shit happened, so he didn't. Rockefeller, actually, no. So yeah, so Ford became president and made Nelson Rockefeller his VP, but Rockefeller was so rich, he's like, I'm not living in that squalor. So he never moved in. And it wasn't until later that the first VP, which I want to say, it wasn't Mondale. I don't remember who it was. But they moved in and the rest is history. I think Rockefeller just used it for parties. What a bitch. So that's it. That's where the vice president of the United States lives. I thought it was pretty fascinating. I'm not going to lie. Some of you are probably like, who gives a fuck, Laminack? Make us laugh. I don't know. I thought that was kind of fucking interesting. And you can go on Wikipedia. Just look for, just obviously Google Vice President House or #1 Observatory Circle. They talk all about the history of the house and all that. Pretty interesting though. I never thought about where does the VP live? And they did that to keep him separate. That's why he doesn't live in the White House. The White House is fucking ginormous, but he doesn't live there. They were like, come on, fam. There's like enough room to give him and the wifey a spot. They don't do that for security purposes. Katie said, and I don't read these, but Katie said, this is completely random, but I would be scared to be intimate in that place and or the White House. I feel like someone would always be watching. No. Now, what they did say when it comes to the VP house, and I will say this, Katie, is when they took it over and decided to make it the house, the Secret Service spent buku amounts of money somewhere, something upwards of like, where is it? I want to say they spent like $500,000 or more. Maybe it was more. But they spent that to secure the place. So obviously they, you know, changed everything. But I don't think that they have cameras or mics in the room. I don't think that's the case. I think that's the one place where the president can go and not be monitored. So I think, you know, if Mike and the old gal wanted to bang it out, or if Kamala and the old man wants to get busy, they probably have the privacy of their room to do that. But that's probably the only place. Now, you're not going to be getting it on in the kitchen. You're certainly not doing that. You're not like, babe, where you at? I'm in the study working. Come on in here. Let's rub one out. Let's bang it out in the study of the VP's house. That's probably monitored. But the bedroom, I don't think that they would go for that. White Magic said, trust me, Melania was scared to be intimate, period. No, Kamala. It's Kamala. It's not Kamala? Katie, it's Kamala. God damn it. Am I saying it wrong? I feel like that. Now you've got me all self-conscious. Oh boy. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that while I look this up. It's what? It's Kamala? I'm looking it up because I swear. I swear. Let's see. Here's the thing.
Vice president, but some people still don't know how to say her first name. In 2016, she released a video about it with some help from some little friends.
It's not Kamala. It's not Kamala. It's not Kamala. It's Kamala.
Oh!
Well, the senator says
Suck
she's used
it!
to people mispronouncing her name, but says it's easy to remember. Just combine comma with la, and you get Kamala.
Kamala. That's what I said. That's what I said. I'm not right very often. Oh, no, I said Kamala. No, shut your bitch ass up. So, it's not Kamala, it's Kamala. Not Kamala. Kamala. So, we both do suck, Katie. I feel like I was closer. I did. Barry, did you do a segment on how to say names properly a while back? Listen, I've had some shit to drink, but I would just like to point out that the whole chat was like, it's Kamala. And now that I knew. That I knew. Because I used to think it was Kamala, which is the Ugandan giant. But that's not it. But it's also not Kamala, it's Kamala. Not Cam. That's the Texan in me doing it. Oh, boy. All right. Let's get to sex on a Ferris wheel. Do I have your attention now? So this couple, these fine folks here, decided that they were going to bang it out on a Ferris wheel and record it and then put it on the interwebs. And they did just that. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They had sex on a Ferris wheel. They were arrested after police found the recording of the wild ride. Get it? Why? Because you ride and then your sex is a ride. They found the video on a... Oh, excuse me. Boy, the water in the James. No, fuck you. Oh, God damn it. $10. Son of a bitch. Josh. It's $10. Fucking Josh. I'm not doing this anymore. I appreciate your super chat, buddy. I appreciate you keeping the show afloat. Hey, your fucking guts. Especially on the day when I rant and bitch about money. You raggedy bitch, you know exactly what you're doing. Wouldn't it be weird if I took the shot down here? If I was just like, ah. All right, that's enough. No gifts. Oh. I don't know why the first one was better than the second two. Oh. That is true. I did want Josh to learn technology. Oh, Jesus. That's it. No more. Okay. So this couple. God damn it, Josh. P. Jones said, holy shit, we rode the Ferris wheel when we were in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You probably got herpes. I mean, not from there. I'm just saying in general, P. Jones. All right, so this couple has sex on a Ferris wheel in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and then they post it on a porn site. Their names are Eric and Lori. Both of them are 36 years old. They recorded it. It says they went for quite a spin while riding a glass gondola 187 feet in the air at Skywheel. Was it Skywheel, P. Jones, where you picked up the clap? Lori Harmon was accused of urinating on 2 vending machines. That was the part I was looking for. She also pissed on 2 vending machines. Lori's got some real freak in her. So they put this stuff on the internet. It was on a porn site. So in the interest of research for this show, because I make sure that I'm thorough with all of my topics, as you saw by the information I had about the vice president's house. Well, I certainly wasn't going to discuss having sex on a Ferris wheel and then recording it and uploading it to a porn site and not go out and try to find that video. What I found was infinitely more disturbing. There is a disturbing amount of Ferris wheel sex on Pornhub. A disturbing amount of Ferris wheel sex on Pornhub. Because I thought, you know what? Wouldn't it be a hoot? Wouldn't it just be a hooty hoot hoot? If I went to Pornhub and went and typed in Ferris wheel sex, and then these two faces, or, penises and titties or whatever, popped up. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Let me tell you what. I'll save you the clicks. There's a lot of Ferris wheel sex on Pornhub. A lot. There's at least 10 to 12. And I know what you're thinking, Barry. There's millions of videos. 10 to 12 videos of people having sex on a Ferris wheel is a lot of videos of people having sex on a Ferris wheel. It would be like, it'd be like if you looked up sex in a wheelbarrow. You don't think that would be a thing, but I guarantee you if you go to, I'm not going to do it live. I don't want to do it live. I'll end up with sex on the screen. But there's a disturbing amount of Ferris wheel sex on Pornhub. And the videos are disturbing. I'm shook. I watched 7 or 8 of them. It was disturbing. So I don't know. So where did P. Jones said, when was this? So P. Jones, this was, it doesn't have the year. Oh, it says another clip. Oh, police said they found a video of the early January romp on a popular porn site. What are the police doing perusing porn sites for Ferris wheel porn? That's random. Hey, I'm going to go do some detective work. Ferris wheel porn site, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. Found some. Give me about 20 minutes, fellers. And then I got a case for us. So it apparently was early January. P. Jones, when were you there, buddy? So I'm never getting on another Ferris wheel ever again. When were you there, P. Jones? White Man said, Barry, have you ever watched Two Girls, One Cup? Please watch it live for a reaction. No. I will vomit. I will fucking throw up. If I had to watch a chick eat poop, I will fucking throw up. Oh, you're good then, homie. You're good. Oh, wait. They don't say if it was January of this year, like this month, or last year. I'm sure it was rained on by then anyways, if it was last year. Yeah. So, they were fined, or they were arrested. Bond is $18K and $14K. Her bond was $18K, I guess, for pissing on the vending machines. That's just weird. Why would you? I don't know. All right. Last thing I wanted to talk about before we get out of here. It's 3:53. We talked about Valentine's gifts. I meant to follow this up, but this is kind of weird. It's kind of strange. But there is a Wisconsin animal shelter that will allow you to name a cockroach or a rodent after your former lover, your ex, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and then they will feed that bug to an animal for Valentine's Day. So if you're just some jilted weirdo that hates your ex and can't get over it, for just $5, the J&R Aquatic Animal Rescue, located in Minneshaw, Wisconsin, will let you name a bug and then they'll feed it to an animal. See, I mean, PK, I'm assuming it's like a snake, right? Like you name a rat and then they feed a snake with that rat. For just $5, you can name a cockroach after your former lover and feed it to an animal at their Achy Breaky Bugs event on Valentine's Day if your ex was a snake in the grass. Pay $20 more to have them name a frozen rodent and feed it to a reptile or amphibian. Best part of the deal, you don't have to be at the shelter to watch your ex-turned-pest get eaten. Shelter plans to stream the feedings on Facebook Live on Valentine's Day. That's weird. But, guys, you even receive a personalized picture to share on social media. Fuck Cheryl. She's a cockroach and bitch. Frank is a goddamn rat. If you're feeling brave, post it, tag the unlucky someone. Make sure to use hashtag achy breaky bugs. But not to be outdone, which I know that's pretty fucking ridiculous. There's a zoo in the Bronx that's doing the same thing. It's the Bronx Zoo. What? Yeah, that's how that works. There's a zoo in the Bronx called the Bronx Zoo. They're doing the same thing. This is, I'll just share this. Fuck it. Let me, this will be easier. You can see this. Look, this is my little thing here. The Bronx Zoo has kicked off its annual Name a Roach event. Started in 2011 for $15. You can download a certificate featuring the name of the roach. For a few weeks leading up to Valentine's Day, zoogoers and anyone else interested can name the not-so-cuddly Madagascar hissing roach in honor of a loved one or even a not-so-loved one. Those things are fucking weird. Like super weird. Some have named roaches after political candidates. The Madagascar hissing cockroaches are the world's largest roach species, reaching nearly 4 inches long. Yeah. The hissing noise is emitted as a defense mechanism. They aren't typically New York City cockroaches. But it says they are fantastic roach species vital to the ecology and completely harmless. No. Let me tell you right now, there's no way on God's green earth that you could convince me that a roach is harmless. No. They're fucking disgusting. I am so freaked out by roaches. You guys, there are 2 animals that make me scream like a bitch. Wasps and roaches. When we get them, and I'm the fucking roach killer in this house, and oh my God, I hate it so much. When we get those wood roaches, the flying fucking wood roaches, oh my God. They're awful. They're just awful. And I remember as a kid, my dad knows I'm scared of roaches, and he would always be like, well, ain't a goddamn lion, boy. Get in there. Kill that roach. Oh, you sons of bitches. You better not PayPal Pete, you raggedy bitch. He said, oh, we definitely need to get one named after Barry for sure. Oh, I hate you so much. Yes, Katie, that's the worst. They're crunchy when you smush them. Ugh. And the fucking Oliver will play with them. He plays with silverfish and roaches or whatever. I'm like, boy, stop playing with these goddamn bugs. Our old cats would just kill them. Our old cat would kill wasps. I love that. If a wasp got in the house, Sarah would just fucking murder that wasp. But I remember, I've always been scared of roaches my entire life. Wasps, bees, but I think I'm over my fear of bees, unless it's a carpenter bee. Like a honeybee, I don't give a fuck. But them big ass fat bumblebees and carpenter bees, I'll shit my pants. If one buzzes the tower, oh, daddy's duking in his pantalones for sure. But I've always been scared of these, right? And my dad used to make me crush cans. So my dad drinks a lot of beer. And he was like, hey, boy, you crush these cans and get them recycled. I'll let you keep the money. But he made me do it. It's not like I had a choice. He just made me. But here's the gross thing. He would put his beer can, so he would just drink beer. Like I'm talking a lot of beer. My dad drinks. And he would take the cans and throw them in a trash can and then bag it up, right? Green garbage bag. And then I would, when I was over there every other weekend, and my parents were divorced, so I would only see them every other weekend, I would have to crush cans. And the way I crushed cans, and this is how you get guns like this. Oh, who's sexy? Wow, there's no curve to that whatsoever. He would make 10-year-old me take a sledgehammer, and I would grip it like a porn star grips a large penis. And I would have to smash, I would have to drop the sledgehammer head on the can to crush it. So I had to crush these cans and then put them in a bag, because you can't just apparently take bags of cans if they're not crushed. It was the stupidest shit ever. Here's the point. The beer would sit in the garage in bags, and then roaches would find their way to the bags and the beer cans. And so I would get them out. I would open the bag, and fucking roaches would fly and run, and I would vomit and be scared. And oh my God, it was the worst goddamn experience of my life. And my dad would just sit there and laugh at me and make fun of me. Be like, boy, it ain't no goddamn lion. I'd be like, Dad, there's a roach. He'd be like, boy, it ain't no goddamn lion. Just get in there and step on it. Oh, I ain't stepping on that nasty bitch. And here's the worst part, is my dad would give me the money and then make me save half. What? I'm 10 years old, bro. He'd be like, how much did you get? I'd be like, I got $40. He'd be like, cool, you got to put 20 of it up. What? For what? Well, you just need to learn how to save. What the fuck, man? I'm 10. You're not going to teach me no goddamn savings life lessons at 10. I want to go buy some fucking G.I. Joe action figures with my money. I had to crush them nasty fucking cans with them roaches and shit. Okay. It's time to go. I had fun today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I had a good time hanging out with you. Thanks for being here. Oh, man. Thanks for the shots. By the way, the fireball's gone. I finished the fireball last night on Food of Ages. So there is no fireball. Yes, Tony, I am doing Warzone. I forgot. Good on you, buddy. Tonight, I will be streaming on my Twitch channel. You can subscribe, by the way, to YouTube here as well. That also works. Would love to have you subscribe to the channel, because that'd be dope if you'd help me get to 2,700. But since Tony asked, thank you, buddy. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. I play Warzone or Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We have fun. Sometimes I play Among Us with comedians. Go to twitch.tv/BarryIsFunny. Give me a follow. Let's hang out. Until then, and until tomorrow, which I have 2 special guests, which I will reveal later once I confirm the other one. I need you guys to do me 3 favors. I need you all to be safe. We live in a pandemic. I need you all to be kind, because I know it's difficult and people are dicks. But try to be nice. And most importantly, love each other, please. I'll see you tomorrow. Daddy's making a YouTube video!